The two formulas we're dealing with today is area of a circle, which is pi r squared, and circumference of a circle, which is diameter times pi, or 2 times the radius times the pi. So it wants us to find the area, and it's a circle with 6.4 for radius. Everybody understand that that's the radius?
So radius would go for r. So 6.4 would go for r.
So if we're finding the area, they want us to find the area in this section, you would just type in pi times 6.4 squared in your calculator and round it to one decimal place. Go ahead and do that. So the answer to that is 128.7, and area is units squared. So if your unit of measure, what does that say? Miles?
MI.
Yeah, miles, so that's square miles.
So that's the answer?
That's the answer.
So we're doing that for...
So now if you look at number 5 shows a circle with a diameter, not the radius, and the diameter is 16, correct?
Yep.
So the area of a circle doesn't change. The formula is still area equals pi r squared. But we have the diameter is 16. There is no d in that formula. If the diameter is 16, what is the radius? What's half of 16?
So 16.
It's 8. And so now that's when we use the formula. So it's going to be 8 squared times pi. And you should get 201.1. Make sure you get that. So since this was 16 feet, the answer would be 201.1 feet squared. So here they want us to find the circumference. They give us a circle with the radius of 9 feet. And since they gave us a radius, I'm going to use this formula right here because that's the one with the r in it. And they gave me an r equals 9. If they had given me a diameter, I would use the first one. But since they gave me the radius, I used the second one. So it's going to be 2 times pi times 9. And put that all in your calculator. And you should get 56.5. Make sure you get that. And here it would just be feet, because this is linear. How much string do I need to go around this circle?
So it goes to 56.6.
This one gives you the diameter is 8.
Oh, that's right.
So you're going to use the one with the d in it. So it's going to be just 8 times pi. And you should get 25.1.
25.1.
And this was feet again. So this is feet. They want us to find the diameter. They could tell you to find the radius. So you need to answer the question. But here they're just asking for the diameter. And they give you the circumference. I'm still going to write the two formulas up here. Area equals pi r squared. Circumference equals diameter times pi. Okay? So if the circumference is 31.4 miles, then we just plug it in the formula, this formula, to find the diameter. We get 31.4 equals diameter times pi. How do I leave the diameter alone? So since the diameter is with the pi, we have to divide by pi on both sides to leave the diameter alone. And when you do that, you should get 10. And that is miles. So they're giving us the area and they need us to find the diameter. This one takes a little longer, so pay attention. The formula for area is pi r squared. So I know my area is 314.2. I put it in for the A. They want us to find the diameter. That's what they want us to find, okay? So when I do that, I have equals pi r squared. I don't know the radius, and I don't know the radius. So how do I leave the r alone? What do I do first? Divide both sides by pi first. And you should get 100 point something equals r squared, right? And now when you square root, you have to leave the r alone. So you square root both sides, and you get that 10 equals r. But you're not looking for r, you're looking for the diameter. If the radius is 10, how much is the diameter?
5.
The other way. If the radius is 10, how much is the diameter? So the diameter to that should be 20. Do those last four first, because those are the hard ones. So here, you plug in the area where it goes. You divide by pi. You square root that number. Do not round until the very end. And then that gives you the radius, and then you have to double it to find the diameter. Everybody get that?